I stood up and he said, "You want to go again, tough guy?" And I just looked right at him, just looked right at his face. And he balled up his fists, leaned back, and headbutted me square in the nose. Just right as I stood in front of him. Were little weirdos.
But did they shit in Dad's bed?
This my shit. All the girls stop your feet like this.
Drop the bass, main and bass. My dog stepped on a bee.
My dad has to pee.
You ain't getting this for free.
I lose my balance. At this point, we're sitting next to each other on the edge of the couch, or I was on the edge of the couch. I was just sitting there on this carpet, looking at the dirty carpet, wondering how I wound up on this carpet and why I never noticed that the carpet was so filthy before, and I just didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to react. I just sat.
It was just a kind of a surreal experience. It just went away. That just got fixed, moved on.
Let me tell you why I think Amber Heard is the real victim here.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yo, have you guys seen the TikTok?
Stop talking about TikTok!
Okay.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3.
My dog stepped on a bee.
I want to break free!
And then if you want to cover up a bruise, you obviously put foundation first, concealer, and then on top of that, I used a bruise kit. Not a bruise kit, it's a theater makeup kit, a color correction kit, but
And after you both returned to LA.
Whether he loses or wins this case, he got to put his abuser on stand and have the whole world see how much of a liar she is. Have the whole world see what he had to put up with. Have the whole world see her for who she is, an abuser, without her mask on. I was in a domestic violence situation with my narcissistic ex-husband who would abuse me, and he always had that mask on outside of our home. Behind closed doors, that mask was off, and if only I could put him on stand to show the world what a crazy manipulative abuser he was, all the lies, all the smear campaigns, all the things he put me through. What sweet validation that would be to have him show to the world how much of a clown he is with his bumbling of words and his fucking up of his testimony. And Johnny gets to see Amber do that. So whether he wins or loses this case, I think he already won. So well done, Johnny.
because he's guilty. He knows he's lying. Otherwise, why can't he look at me? I survived that man, and I'm here, and I'm able to look at him.
Because he doesn't want to.
Thank you.
I get it, Johnny.
You were asked about a bruise that
I like it when your character kind of looks like one thing and is the total opposite on the inside. There's something about that I relate to.
The truth shall set you free!
What do we have?
I was begging not to do this.
Well, that's a start.
I didn't want this.
Really?
I was begging Johnny to not make me prove what I've had to sit on the stand in front of all of you and prove.
Right.
By calling me a liar, I was trying to get him to not call me a liar. because everything that I had said to date and everything I've said to date now is the truth.
You just don't get it, do you? You don't.
I was trying to point out, I mean, or that I didn't,
Knock, knock. Shh. Even before you start. That was a preemptive shh. Just know I have a whole bag of shh with your name on it.
Still haven't donated the $7 million divorce settlement to charity. Isn't that right?
Incorrect. I pledged the entirety of the
Ms.
settlement,
Hurd,
$7 million
that's not my
to
question.
charity, and I
Ms. Hurd,
intend to
Ms.
fulfill
Hurd,
those obligations.
Ms. Hurd, that's not my question. Please,
What was
try
your
to answer
question?
my question. Sitting here today, you have not donated the $7 million, donated, not pledged, donated the $7 million divorce settlement to charity.
I use pledge and donation synonymous with one another. They're
But I
the same
don't.
thing.
Ms. Hurd, I don't use it synonymously.
That's how donations are paid.
Ms. Hurd, respectfully, that's not my question. So as of today, you have not donated, paid $7 million of your divorce settlement to charity, right?
I have not been able to fulfill those obligations yet.
And that's because you did want something, didn't you?
I didn't want anything, and I didn't get anything.
So I haven't ever got into this Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial, but I did hear this email that he sent. Let me show you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And in this text, Mr. Depp, you said, she's begging for total global humiliation. She's gonna get it. I'm gonna need your texts about San Francisco, brother. I'm even sorry to ask, but she sucked Mollusk's crooked dick and he gave her some shitty lawyers. I have no mercy, no fear, and not an ounce of emotion, or what I once thought was love for this gold-digging, low-level, dime-a-dozen, mushy, pointless, dangling, overused, flappy fish market. I'm so fucking happy she wants to go to fight this out. She will hit the wall hard, and I cannot wait to have this waste of a cum guzzler out of my life. I met a fucking sublime little Russian here, which made me realize the time I blew on that 50-cent stripper. I wouldn't touch her with a goddamn glove. I can only hope that karma kicks in and takes the gift of breath from her. Sorry, man, but now I will stop at nothing. Let's see if Mollusk has a pair. Come see me face to face. I'll show him things he's never seen before, like the other side of his dick when I slice it off. Did I read that right? You did.
It's the, did I read that right? You did. For me.
That's how it's in evidence.
That's how it's in evidence.
Next question. Well, the metadata next to it is...
Shut up,
Ms.
turd.
Hurd, Ms. Hurd, there is no question pending, and I would appreciate it if you wouldn't be making arguments.
Camille.
Sorry that you would ask me about it.
She didn't ask
I
you
didn't ask
shit.
you about anything.
Should be disbelieved. Nod to the mouth. Because despite the fact that Ms. Hurd can't support her accusations with actual evidence, what we have put to you, the jury, is not that because Ms. Hurd didn't take enough pictures or tell people about abuse that it didn't happen. What we have put to you is that given how brutal and constant the abuse Ms. Hurd claims, she would have had serious injuries. That's a fact. She would have had serious injuries that would have been observable in the pictures we looked at and by the witness.
Hey, turd lovers. If you don't stand for Johnny, that's fine. If you don't like content that people put out that support Johnny, that's also fine. You have a right to your own opinion. But when you see content in support of Johnny, stop, reporting them for bullying, because I always wake up to the content restored, so I win every appeal. Every one of them. So stop reporting him, okay?